I'm going to show you guys my items and stuff like that. I have 220k DPS with a two-handed crossbow as my weapon, and I'm going to show you guys just to give you guys a quick rundown about my items and stuff like that, why I chose them, and it gives you guys an idea of how you get your DPS so high, and I'm sure it'll help you guys jack yours up. And you guys can probably find similar items as mine, some cheap, some expensive, but you guys can probably get pretty close to this DPS if you guys just look at my items. Okay, start with the helm, I guess. It's just because Andario's helm is pretty much the best choice for a demon hunter by far. It gives you the attack speed, which is pretty friggin' clutch for a demon hunter. The dex and the crit hit chance. Shoulders, I just have high dex shoulders. I can actually go higher than that, but I'm just too cheap right now. For amulets, high crit hit damage is very key for them, and you can get, and mine has obviously tons of dex. Amulets are, you can just boost your dex and boost your crit hit damage so much with an amulet. If you can get attack speed on as well, that's big, and it's even better if you can get crit hit chance increase on it as well. The prowlers here are pretty beast. I think they're the best for demon hunters due to the movement speed, the attack speed, and the dex. Your Beckon Sail. Beckon Sail is pretty, it's my favorite. A lot of people like there's a few other beast ones out there, but this one, you can get them fairly cheap. It's got the more attack speed and the crit hit chance, and you can get tons of dex on them. The belt, again, I won't go into detail with this because I mean it's just high dex. It's pretty basic. The higher the better. The gloves, it's the same 4 stats you want to aim for, but I think the most important, if you want really high DPS, the most important is the dex. I'd say is you want tons of dex and attack speed. Those are the two main ones on there, and then crit hit damage. If you want to boost your DPS, go with that next, and then crit hit chance. The rings, again, I just go with tons of dex on my 2 rings here, and a lot of raw damage in there. It's really helpful to boost your DPS even further. Man, a lot of crit hit damage again, and again, tons of dex. Boots, these are not my normal boots. Mine are actually in the auction house right now, the real money auction house. I'm just trying it out, see if I could make a couple bucks off it. And my real boots are 258 dex, and it's got the 12% movement speed. My quiver, I have this is actually, I have a ton of quivers, but this one actually boosts my DPS the highest, and it's just because it's got so much dexterity and the attack speed plus the inflict bleed gives it a little bit extra damage. And my bow, this is my bread and butter. It's actually a pretty beast bow. It's got the 100 dex. It's already got 1000 DPS. I'm not huge on just maxing out DPS. A lot of people are. I just went for crit hit damage because I love those big shots. So if you're looking for a bow, I'd get a crossbow because it gives you more DPS than just a normal bow. Crossbows give you 50% critical hit damage. I think it's unbeatable, that stat. You're looking for a bow, look for something with natural crit hit damage on the bow with an open socket. You can get them probably, I don't know if you can get them cheap nowadays because they're getting more known. But if you can find one cheap, or if you have the money, you can look into a good one. But that's what I look for in a bow, and if it has dex on it, even better. That makes it even beast. I probably won't have this bow much longer. I'm hoping to sell it on the real-time auction house just while it's going. I just want to use the auction house. I'm more into hardcore right now, so I've been, I don't want to sell all my gear, so it's probably the only thing I'll sell in it. Just because I was looking at the auction house, and my bow is so much better than most of the bows on there, so I thought, yeah, maybe I could, maybe someone else will see it and want it a little more than I do. And yeah, those are my skills I usually use. And yeah, that is everything I have. I don't have any money, so I won't be upgrading anytime soon probably, unless I farm some awesome items. But if you guys have any questions or anything, comment or whatever. And for more cool videos coming up, subscribe and check out more of my vids.